Secretary, I'd like to ask you about Darfur. The head of UN peacekeeping said that they're trying to get something like 24 helicopters for the peacekeeping force, and warning that without those helicopters, that its mission is likely to be at risk. Is that a mission for something that the new Africa Command could undertake? Could the U.S. provide helicopters for that Darfur?
Well, let me give you a quick answer and then ask the chairman to chime in. First of all, I haven't seen such a request. No such request has come to us. I'm not even sure such a request has come to the United States government at this point. It may have been a broadly expressed need by this fellow. AFRICOM has not been stood up yet, so it would not have a role. And I would say, just as a matter of general principle, our helicopter resources are pretty pushed between Iraq and Afghanistan. And in fact, a good part of the time that I spent at the NATO Defense Ministerial was trying to get more Allied helicopters into Afghanistan to relieve the stress on ours.
I'd only say that our assets are really pushed. Actually, in the last several years, both in operations I was involved in Europe, in the Balkans, as well as my travels throughout the world. If there's one resource that we're seemingly pretty short of, it's almost universally helicopters. And so there's a great need for them, clearly. I, like Secretary, I'm not aware of any specific request with respect to that. I do know, back to my time this week in Brussels, that we were specifically talking about helicopters, as the Secretary indicated, to support the mission in Afghanistan. There seems to be an enormous pressure on them. So one, there's always seems to be a need. That there would be a need makes sense, but where they'd come from would be pretty difficult for us right now.